Welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Yusei Kikuchi.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. There's a strike. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's Wander Franco. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Yandy Diaz now. That one's in there, 0-1. Franco leads off first with one away. In the air, right field. Springer drifts towards it. And there are two down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Line drive, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Franco on his way home. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Rays get an RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on. Welcome back. Starting on the mound in this one, Jeffrey Springs. What do we have on him?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really changeup and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
Popped up. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound. This guy's seen two changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Margot settles under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next one is off the plate, and the count's even at 2. Good eye right there.
3-2.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Nothing across here this half. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Rays 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, and now Josh Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty, and that one pulled foul. The line to kick the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base. Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Next pitch is popped up. Knocks it down, and he'll be safe at first. And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. In there, and it's 0-1. Meade leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is down low. That's towards center. Merrifield pulls it down, and that is that. One left for Tampa. They lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Springs back to work. That's a slider for a strike. And he pumps it a strike. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Now it's Jansen to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. This one in the air, center field. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting sixth, the second baseman,
Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. They say you win.
One strike.
0-1 now. Line drive. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, Manuel Margot. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Ripped on a line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And that's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Diaz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Deal 1. And ball 1. Franco leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ripped to right, base hit. Franco around third, and that rolls into the corner. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2. And he's got a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. And a big swing and a miss.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine what.
Got him. 2 away.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Diaz around third. He'll score, and they're up by 3. Not in time. He's safe, and they lead by 3. And now here is Josh Lowe in there for strike 1. Lowe measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. And that one missing low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's Matt Chapman. Here comes a pitch. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Misses outside. Going to count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Misses inside. 2-2. Outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And first offering is fouled off. Chapman on at first, nobody out. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Next pitch is popped up. Walls drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Trying to move him over here. Paredes slings to second, and he'll hold on to it, so they get one. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He popped out his first time. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. Isaac Paredes now in for a strike. Strike one. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Curtis Mead. That hits the dirt. 1-0. Towards first, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
In the air, out towards right center. Springer there makes the catch, and there's two down. Now he launches a throw over his head. So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Manuel Margot. And that's in there for strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Bounced up the middle. They take the force out, and that's the third out. The Rays strand just the one, but they're on top by a count of 3. Back now in Toronto, and now the DH, Dalton Varsho. Springs back to work. And that one off the outside edge. So 2 balls and no strikes. Late with the swing there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Springer, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
And he deals. And that's outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Chopped out in front of the plate. On the run, throw to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play. Speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
Next to hit, Bo Bichette. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. They say you win. Next pitch is popped up. That's out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That's outside. And that is ball 1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Low makes the catch, and that'll do it. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Wander Franco.
Well, these Rays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. That's something they should feel very good about.
And that one almost got him.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz. First offering, and it just misses. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye in that spot. The pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. Diaz coming home. Cut off. Throw to third. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores. Christian Bethancourt getting ready to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses. And making that defense work behind it.
Kicks and fires. In for a strike, and the count is 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Ground ball left side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He decides to eat it, and they get a run at home. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Curtis Mead next to hit for the Rays.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swings through that one. 0-1. The pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Springer grabs it on the run. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Danny Jansen. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. With just one hit in the game, they're clearly frustrated and searching for answers at this point.
Ball to strike. And another ball.
The thing about frustration, though, it gets you nowhere as a hitter. It's easy to get there, but the best thing you can do is simplify the approach and take things one pitch at a time.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
3-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three and 2 now. That's hard hit on the line. Low. Racing makes the catch. Santiago Espinal now at the plate. That's down and in. And a foul ball. The pitch. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And it's even up.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Sets him down looking. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Now 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one inside. Now 2-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Comes a 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Rip towards third. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that extends the inning for Whit Merrifield. Man at first, Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Yonny Chirinos warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Patino, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Now one missed. Chapman off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
2 outs. That's off the mark, and it's 2-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
And down on strikes. Out number 3. One left for Toronto. It's 5-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Trevor Richards.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So Margot is aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So they're at the corners now. Now batting Wander Franco. Franco measures 5 feet 10 inches, 22 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. That just misses, and that's ball 1.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Popped up. Tracks it down for the out. 1 down. Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. And now we'll step off and check on third. In there for strike 1. Richards, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. But no advance from the runners. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the righty deals. Swung on, belted. That's back. And brings it in at the wall. Both runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high-leverage situation, and if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 6 and the Jays nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Kevin Biggio.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
The lefty, the 1-0. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. Puts a bunt down. Bare hand grab, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. And next is the designated hitter, Dalton Varsho. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Sack bunt towards third. Paredes fires over to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And the batter is George Springer, 1 for 2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lowe has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Bichette up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Way outside. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Throws to first, and Bichette is retired. That's the 3rd out, inning over. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 6 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back. Now here is Josh Lowe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Richards back to work. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And he takes a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Isaac Paredes next to hit for the Rays. New pitcher now for the Jays, Zach Pop.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's his 2nd strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Right-handed reliever. And that's downstairs and outside. Out there to center. Merrifield gets under it. And that is that. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They lead it though 6. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a pitch. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And that one wrapped foul.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
The 0-2. And there's a ball.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
Kicks and fires. And that's in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more. even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swings and misses. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Espinal at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
Coming up on pitch number 100, probably nearing the end of his outing here, Boog.
The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The pitch. And delivers outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one, and the count is filled up. Popped up, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Back now in Toronto. We're in the top of the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. There's a strike at the knees. That's strike 1. Out to short. Bichette collects it. Gets it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's Manuel Margot. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Bounce to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Strike 2. Right side. Over to Bichette. Back to first for 2, and that'll do it. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Ryan Thompson.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In there. That's a double.
Waste no time there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Now it's going to be Whit Merrifield. Swings through that one. 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Movement in the bullpen. Jalen Beeks up and loosening in the pen. Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. To third, tag, got him. Righty delivers, and that bunted towards third. Paredes fires over to first, and there's 2 away. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Puts a bunt down. Paredes fires to first on the run, and that is the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, all set to start the 9th in this one. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. And that is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. It's softly on the ground left side. And foul ball. On the ground right side. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's a base hit. Springer returns it to the infield, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
All over that one right there. The pitch was dotted down and away. Good location, but a great job at the plate to spoil it and drive it the other way. Beautiful swing.
Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. The run comes in from second, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Safely into second. He's got a double. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Paredes stands in now and watches strike one. Popped up.
Still fly. Batter's out.
Curtis Mead, the next to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away. Bases loaded. One away. Out to short. That's a base hit. Run scores. Now a long throw home. Not in time.